There are teams that's been a part of Nike, been a part of Peace Jam, that has never made it to the championship.
We started at the bottom. Nobody really knew us. We come in the gym, the game, nobody there, but we still win against the best team.
You become a part of AOT. You become a part of family.
We're just here for tomorrow's athletes.
I see AOT taking over, man.
My name is Omar Cooper, President, Director, Lead Trainer, and Coach of Athletes of Tomorrow. Well, AOT started from taking a recreational team of kids that nobody wanted, and because my sons was on the team and Damon's stepson was on the team, they said, well, we'll let you have them 3 and we'll just give you 7 other guys who don't get picked. So we took those 10 guys and we formed a team, won a championship, went to Rome, down by 18 at halftime. And I told the kids at halftime, listen, if you guys win this game, I'll start an AAU team with this team right now. And in my head, I'm like, okay, so no way they're gonna win this game, right? They won the game, and I said, damn, my summer is dead, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I'll be traveling the world with these 8-year-old kids, man, you know what I mean? So it was a gift and a curse. I mean, it's a gift because I love, where we came from. I love what we do on a day-to-day basis, but I knew it would be, a day-to-day grind that my time and things that I want to do for myself was done.
I've been with AOT since it started, so I just recognize how we started at the bottom. Nobody really knew us. We come in the gym, the game, nobody there, but we still win against the best teams. So it's just been a process to us getting better, us being in the gym all our life.
Peace Jam is that, every game is a game.
The game was packed. There was a lot of coaches. I like that type of experience, and playing against the best people and couldn't get no really better.
It's a great experience. To me, I believe it's the highest level of AAU basketball.
It was like nothing I've ever seen before.
Like literally every game was like a championship game to me.
I've had the opportunity to kind of see it all on all the other sneaker companies, Adidas, Under Armour, and to me, it's nothing better than Peace Jam. Peace Jam is the end all be all for me. I can remember before we were Nike, I used to come to Peace Jam and just stand up in the balcony and watch the games and just watch the crowd and the excitement and watch everything that went into it and the production of Peace Jam, and just wanted to just be on that floor one day.
Yeah, Peace Jam is good. It's like a lot of good competition that you never play, because everybody is good, so you can't take nobody for granted.
I think it was great though.
Man, That's Peach Jam is incredible.
We already knew Expressions was tough. We played them in an Atlanta session.
Well, I kind of like those type of games. It was high intensity. It was packed. It was just moving fast pace. That was a good team. They had a lot of good guards.
It was close the whole game. So it was like everybody took a run, but the other team would come back with a run.
They started off fast, we started off slow, so we had to come back and bring ourselves back.
Some of the other players that may not get as much playing time as all the other players stepped up and seized the moment.
The game was different. The coaches was trying to make adjustments. The players trying to make adjustments. And I seen kids who was used to playing 32 minutes a game cheering from the bench. Cheering from the bench. So it was a proud moment.
I was coming down the court and I see Isaac and he look at me, I look at him, and he just see him running, so I just threw it and let him do the rest.
He threw me a half-court lob and I caught it and slammed it.
Like the fans and our parents like going into it too, so it was like it brought made the game more intense.
Getting to the point where we was kind of up and we thought we had it. They put the pressure back on. Before you know it, we had to sneak out of there.
You know, it just goes to the fact that we just play as a team, and it's just not all about one particular superstars. All of them are superstars at some point in time. And you know, the good thing about Peach Jam is that, you know, every game is a game. Every game is a championship game at Nike and the Peach Jam. So any one of them have to be prepared to step up for any game, and it just made me proud to see other kids step up and help us win the game and expression. So I guess that was the biggest moment for me, to see all the other kids contribute the way that they contribute to help us win the game.
The Final Four game was a game of runs.
They were a fast-paced team. We had to get used to them because they weren't like every other team. They wasn't that tall, but they played together, moved the ball.
They were fundamentally sound. They executed well. And as individuals, they took shots that they could make.
They was making shots, we was making shots. I think we kind of put ourselves in the lead when we switched it up, because we really wasn't pressing all tournament. And when we knew we had that, because we used to press all the time. We was 24/7 press, and we're gonna get back to that. But right now we was a little short on the bench. But when we hit them with the press, it kind of changed the game a little bit.
Defensively, I felt like we got more assertive towards the end of the game, second half.
That's defense. If we could do that every possession for 32 minutes of the game, that's AOT basketball. That's what we built the brand on, defense.
We had like 3 steals back to back. I had a steal, made the layup, and then Sharife got a steal. And I think Isaac had a steal, and that was the turning point at the end of the game.
You know, I always tell the kids, defense, 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 right? Defense, if you play basketball and you defend hard and that person don't score, and it's okay, you don't got offense, so you don't score, it's still 0-0. Nobody lose, right?
But it was a good game in total. They were a good team. We had to overcome that, and I think we did.
The Nike Peach Jam is considered the elite of AAU basketball. You're down to the 2 best teams in the country. Not just your city, not just your state, not just your region. You come down to the 2 best teams in the country.
The championship game was rough.
We started off real slow, and they started off real good. They was hitting all their shots.
First 5 minutes, everybody thought we was gonna lose already because we was down like 5 to 25. But our coach was motivating us. We got into our press, started coming back.
think honestly, we really didn't get a chance to enjoy the atmosphere because we didn't win the game. You know, and I think when you don't win the game, you never really get a chance to reflect on the great things that you could have gotten out of that moment.
I felt blessed to be in the last game. You know, there's like 16 teams and we were the top 2 teams in the championship. So, you know, I felt like if we had one more half, we could have beat them because we started off real slow.
CB3, that was a great team. They came out strong and hit us by a blind side because we weren't ready for that. So once they got that lead, we was trying to get back, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah, I think if we would have started off like fast, like how we usually play, I think we would have had a better outcome. And like next year, like how we know it's gonna be, I think we're gonna do way better next year.
We're really aware of who we are. I mean, our kids are young compared to the age that they play at. So you got to expect some kids not understanding the moment, you know, taking time to adjust to the moment. But I felt like once we got used to the atmosphere and we settled in, it was a more competitive game. So I had to go off to CP3 for winning it, of course. We'd have rather been on the other side, but I think our kids learned from the experience.
Still trying to, you know, come to the realization that, you know, we did, you know, lose that game. But we gained so much more from that game. You know, we gained the experience. We gained the fact that, you know, the hard work that we did put in helped push us to that point. There are teams that's been a part of Nike, been a part of Peace Jam, that has never made it to the championship, and it's probably been a part of Nike for 10, 12, 15 years, and they've never had an opportunity to play in that championship. For us to come out as, you know, first, second year team, first, second year program, and to make it to that level and to make it to the 16 championship was special.
So yeah, I would like to shout out, like, you know, Nike, of course, for giving us the opportunity. Nico, Jamal, Carlton, you know, Matt, those guys, they believed in us and gave us a chance. And without them, we wouldn't be able to play in the Peace Jam. Without them seeing our vision and knowing that we're not just about taking kids from other programs, we're about, you know, getting in the gym, developing these kids, helping them understand the game and grow as a player and a person, athletically and academically, and they seen that in us and they gave us a chance. So I like to thank Nike, and I like to thank, of course, the coaches, the parents, and you know, a lot of guys that believe in us that's outside of that. You know, without somebody believing in you, I mean, really, who are you?
We're just ready for Peace Jam next year. That's all on our mind. We're just ready for Peace Jam. We're going to win the championship next year. That's our mindset, our goal.
I got a lot of experience, and I'm just ready for the high school season.
I'm ready for all these big tournaments, ESPN tournaments. I'm ready for that. Ready to show what I have. Ready to show that I'm the top player in our class. I'm just ready to win state.
Shout out to the AOT. You know what I mean?
Just keep watching us. That's it.
They are the guys who behind the scene who believed in us before anybody else believed in us.
Oh.
Like, I don't even know how to, like, what I'm supposed to do after that. Like that's supposed to be like, that's a wrestling match. That's something. Like, you can't just kick the damn door. We interviewing, like, you supposed to just walk off like that? So anyway, yeah, so let me start that over.
Yeah, wait, what's the question again?
I see AOT taking over, man. I can't really, I just see us taking over. I see us spreading, man, like a virus, but a good virus.
Yeah, so we was going through the line, and then I just heard him say, like, that boy nice. So so I get out the line and I go sit down. Like, I was still kind of mad about the game, so I had my head down, and I hear my coaches calling me. They like, Sharife, so I get up. and I see him waiting. And so he dapped me up, and he was like, show me somebody that like to lose, and I'll show you a loser. And just keep my head up, and he was just telling me he'll see me in a couple years, and he was just giving me positive feedback. So I'll take that and remember that for a lifetime.